Thank you for staying with me for that. We now join SQ versus HPP, already in progress. SQ has a 4-flag lead over HPP. If I recall correctly, HPP, yeah, they're using a substitute player. Although I'm not entirely sure that Kotz is a consistent HPP member either. I really don't know who's in this clan ever. But there's sub at HPP coming through with some clutch rifles. Not gonna be able to get the return just yet, though. As always, guys, let me know how the levels are and such on the stream. Right now, it looks like the game audio is pretty low, but I'm never quite sure because things always get moved around. Easing into the commentary here, we've got Tazy holding the flag for SQ. SQ only needs to hold this flag a bit longer, and they can secure this win because they've opened up quite a large lead. I need to figure out, or someone needs to figure out for me, where the bracket is for this and what games are going on consecutively, if applicable. I haven't really looked too closely at the schedule for details and stuff. I've had other things on my mind. So it looks like DM is playing MYS as well. And they are on... Okay, so DK versus Banana Gang is on server B, and DM versus Miss is on server C. So all three of these games are taking place at once, meaning that we will have to make some difficult choices. Let's go over to server... Wait, what did I do? Let's go over to server C here and take a look at what's going on. DM, Obst Weapon, I like it. Versus... Okay, this should be a very interesting game. I'm gonna probably stay here. Another haste pick. We've got Fear dragged out of the, dragged out of some dusty closet somewhere. Good as new. Is Plata playing for the DM team? DM and SQ both have teams that, at their best... really strain the definition of Division 2. I mean, a lot of these Division 2 teams are very good. It's not a weak division at all. MYS with Fear, Jason. I don't know who Ambi is. Maybe that's the weak link. And then Bioweapon, Lokio, Zekron. You sub in Plata there. You're getting towards a very strong team. I played some mixed games with Spank and Scuba last night for the first time ever. And Scuba did very well, so obviously he's also a talented player. So some talented players in these teams. And it looks as though DM has gotten off to a 3-1 flag lead here. We'll go on Bioweapon here for a bit. Hitting nice rivals in mid there. Zekron onto the touch, not going anywhere. Bioweapon is just lining him up and knocking them down. I don't think he's missed. But he's not closing the distance either, and he will eventually get rushed down by MG. Oh dear. This early in the stream and we're already receiving threats from Twitch chat. flag up on top of the roof, but not going to go any further. And indeed, MYS has grabbed the other flag, and it looks like they're going to bring this to a closer scoreline of 3-2 with 3:30 to go. Switch over onto Lokio for a bit. Lokio, pretty clean kill there. Can he get 2? He cannot, so the flag defense successful for MYS. Crash, I can't control that. It just, quality options are completely random whether I get them or not. I could try to jank it. I think sometimes if you restart the stream when you have more viewers, it'll give you quality options. I don't know if that actually works. It's odd. A couple times recently I've been getting that complaint about the quality being too high and there not being quality options. But it used to be that I got quality options fairly frequently. So I don't know why I'm just having very bad luck with that lately. I don't know if they can give you quality options after the stream has already started. Someone should look that up. Because I do feel bad about that. But I can't change anything other than by streaming in the lower quality, which I'm not going to do. Because when I watch back my 720 streams, they're very sad. Alright, 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Do or die time for MYS. Let's switch over to Jason or someone. We'll go on Jason.
Base captured.
I don't have my alerts window, but thank you for the follow, whoever that was. $119 to go. Pulling up. Oh god. Not right now. Nope. Okay. Windows being aggressive there. 1-9 to go. Only a few more pushes available here for MYS, and Jason's actually being stuck defending this flag. He's going to get the 1 kill. Another coming in from his team will bring that flag back, but they need a score right now and not any later than that. Let's go over to Z. Crone is dead. To Ambi, MIS. He's moving in, hitting shots. But he does go down. What about Fear here? Fear. Can Fear come through with some clutch plays? Ah, yes, Crash. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think it's a bit early for Fear to be mad, especially because it looks like he has a chance to tie this up if he can just get past. Oh, no! Oh, but the rifle switch. But the flag's gonna get out. What a heartbreaking way to lose. No. Bioweapon the return. MYS ties it up. I hadn't planned on getting excited this soon. I'm not ready for it. Alright, well, Fear. Perhaps the adrenaline still coursing, screwing up that nade jump. MYS is falling back into their base a bit here. Fear, the only one left alive, but it looks like they've gotten kills. Fear does go down. Ops weapon with the flag. Z Crone kills him. Interesting next level strats from BM there. Yeah, Benkai, that was considered at one time, but as you can see, it was rejected. So you're not wrong that that was a discussion at one point. On Z Kronpov here. He's sort of just spamming rockets into the base. I'm not really sure that's going to work. Finally he takes out Rifle. Just kind of a body at mid-map here. But now he's going to move in. Getting some damage there. Interesting. Moving to mid-map here, he's going to get somewhat bodied by the MYS players, but Lokio getting a touch. Where is MYS? Let's go on to Lokio. He's gotten 1 kill. Can he get 2? Lokio on fucking fire here. Already my language slipping there. And Lokio ties the game, or brings his team into a 1 flag advantage with very little time to go. MYS needs another miracle here. How many miracles can they conjure? Fear is fighting at mid-map. They need to go in and not care about the DM players. But no one's across the map. Alright, Ambi's no, 7 seconds. I don't think they can do this. Not in their wildest dreams, even, will they be able to score this flag. And DM is going to take what I believe is map 1 here in a overtime victory. So I don't know if the map picks were made beforehand. If not, we'll see what MYS counter picks here. I'm trying to do some Googling about quality options these days. I'm fairly confident that I'm describing how it used to work correctly. Yeah, I think the format is a round robin, essentially. Yeah, I think it's still the same. I think it still works the same way. Twitch affiliate increases your chance of getting quality options, but it doesn't guarantee it. But the question I have is, can you just spontaneously get quality options without restarting the stream? Like, if bandwidth becomes available, or if my amount of viewers, holy cow, if my amount of viewers goes up to where Twitch feels like prioritizing me, can they just launch quality options for my stream? Or do I have to restart the stream and try to get it that way? I don't know which of those is true. Because if it was true that relaunching it might allow me to game the system, then maybe I would try that somewhere in the halfway point when I had more viewers. I don't know, I just feel bad. But anyway, it looks like DM, okay, Haste was MYS's pick. DM now picking Redemption. So are there no proxies online? So if there's no proxies, I won't be able to go see the results in the Sour Tracker. I'm trying to keep track of the results in this tournament here as we go along. Let me head over to the tourney server. Okay, there's a game log. Alright, cool. So SQ did indeed, as we saw, finish off HPP without too much difficulty on Haste. Banana won a nail-biter versus DK on Enigma, 7-6. And we saw the DM game here. Let's go over to Banana Gang versus DK. Wouldn't be fair to not watch a little bit of those teams. Although we will be seeing everyone. That is the point of a round robin. So I'll dash over to Banana Gang, but I might come back here. I think this is a very interesting matchup between these two teams. Both teams that have won major tourneys at different times in the past. And even though they're in Group B currently, they're certainly not what would you consider B-tier clans in the grand scheme of thing. So we've got a Rice in here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So who's Nico? Because Furry Degenerate and 1989 are pretty good players versus Hammond Woolark and I don't know who, Diamond. I've seen that name before, but I don't really know who they are. Let's watch a bit of Nico Pov and try to see what Nico's deal is. Nico is literally Nico? Well, okay. Gets the kill there. The movement for Nico looks a little bit choppy and indecisive right now. I don't know anything about this player. A mapper from Ukraine. Okay. Whipping that rocket. Yeah, Nico looks pretty out of control here. In fact, Nico looks very out of control, and indeed, the flag of Nico's team has escaped to the enemy base while Nico was rolling around. But, on the other hand, Nico smoothly getting out of base with the nade jump there. What else matters if you can flag run like that? Answer, well, some things still do matter, but point is, Nico providing plenty of value to his team there, and that will put them back in the 1 flag lead. Benkai, sorry not to see you and Crash in the Bob reunion team. I'm being told also that Avior, can you please use Twitch chat? It's it complicates my life to have to read Discord. But yeah, Nico, a member of DK, even though he is going against DK in what is no doubt a furious betrayal. SQ has finished off HPP to win their first set of the day. Although, I'm trying to remember, this is a points tournament, so I think every game matters more than sets. I mean, sets matter, but points also matter. Someone should really read the rules of this tournament. Nico, I guess there was a point, but selfless action there, handing off the flag to his team. Thank you, Batman. Yeah, sometimes I am struck. It's a difficult decision sometimes whether to use my HUD guns or vanilla HUD guns for official streams, but I don't know. Often I can't resist using my HUD guns, as we're seeing today. Crash is spanked, but that doesn't mean he can't play on a tier 2 team with Benkai. They used to be together in Band of Brothers as Snitch and what the fuck. I don't even know when WTF started using the name Benkai. Anyway, a close game here. 5-5, very high scoring Ryzen. No one playing a lick of defense. Nico trying to support his teammate here. They've got 2 nice rockets from Nico. What was I saying about Nico that wasn't positive? Because all I see is the best player I've ever seen right now. The flag return on jump pad? Nothing there. 89 scores. And Nico still full, doubling right back and the nade. No, he's alive! Nico, out of here! Putting nades behind him. Jumping down the jump pad. His teammates, Hammond, pauses the game. Bad sportsmanship from Hammond. Everyone's ping looks fine. Tactical pause. Tactical pause alert. No, Cornetto, I am talking about the past, but they had planned on doing a team for this tournament, I believe. Anyway, Nico is going to score another flag. Nico absolutely putting on highlight reel plays here. And, yeah, I'm glad I switched over to this game. Gonna abandon the defense there, though, and in fact, doubling back to take a unlikely angle. But fortunately, his team has his back there, so they will still get the return. Oh, no kidding. Nico hosts those servers, huh? The Floor is Lava has been a lot of fun. Alright, I should know this guy. Alright, touch, though, for DK. No, for... I'm on this team. It gets very hard for me to deal with blue and red instead of just always red as enemy, like it wasn't Comet. But anyway, only a minute left to hold the score. With the defense that Nico seems to be playing, this could be still a difficult thing for them. Missing that rifle there, and it's going to cost him a score. So 58 seconds, one more score. Very easy to do on Ryzen, even though it's also very hard. Let's go over to 89 here and see what kind of defense he can pull off. Or no, let's actually just go to Furry Degenerate, because I probably never watched Furry Degenerate POV on stream to date. Furry Degenerate is loitering in base, which is really not something they have time for, although he does, of course, get the defense there. Now he's going to push out with 65, 66. 89 suicides. This push is disjointed. Furry Degenerate's going in solo. Does not get any damage there. "10 seconds. They need to be taking the flag right now. And Woolork goes down. And that's going to be the game to Banana Gang. Very cool game. Very cool plays from Nico. But I'm not going to waste any time talking about that. I'm going to dash back over to see. Okay, that's not going to do anything. I should bind this. Dash back over to the DM game, where we see a tie game with 2:27 to go. So many games, so little time. Fear 40-40 spamming nades around the corner. Interesting plays. Does eventually get a rocket there though. And Ambi with the touch. Ambi getting across 4-5. Not enough to make the jump. Needs to hand off to his teammate. Oh, they just barely get the kill and Jason picks up the flag. Jason on 38-39 going to look for a handoff. Does so. Pressure though. Pressure rebuffed. Who's got the flag? Lokia will hold the flag for DM. So it will be up to Zcrone and Ops Weapon to make a push here. Lokio snuck up behind, but the MG bails him out. Now Zcrone holding the flag. And he's already taken a rifle for his trouble. Pressure coming in crazy from MYS here. Now Zcrone trying to help defend his teammate, but he's down to 20-20. I believe MYS is going to return this. And even perhaps get a second score on top of it. That would be devastating to DM here. 5-5 on Jason. There's no defense, and Jason scores a flag. But the momentum, another counter push. No, Jason spawns, rebuffs it. That is probably game. Thank you, Saviak. You know, guys, the next milestone... for big sour steam type dreams here, if in order to get to partner, God, the requirements are nuts. I think I have to stream 25 hours a month or like something like that, or like 25 hours for some number of weeks, and I have to have 75 average viewers. So you guys go ahead and clone yourselves about 4 times and then watch every stream, and then I can get partner. And then once I get partner, I'll have equality options always. So that is the plan. But anyway, nice bounce back game from MYS here. Taking a game here and sending this to a 3rd game. Yeah, I think my record is... I honestly don't know. It doesn't save your information forever, so I don't know whether I've hit 50 or not. I sort of forget pretty quickly when I reach these milestones. Definitely gone over 40 a number of times. But, yeah, I need to... increase by another 1/3 of my average viewer count. Anyway, enough about me. We're going to be seeing a tiebreaker map from these teams. Again, I think this is a point system, so every win still counts individually. But series wins still matter as well, so... yeah, why so? I'd say. So that's pretty... it's bigger than 3, for example. It's bigger than 3, 2, and 1, and 0. 4 whole numbers that are smaller than 4. Who is Ambi that has only played Redemption on Rigatoni? MYS pulling out some interesting folks. So I got the game log here. Avior keeping us updated. Is Avior helping out in official capacity with this tournament? If he is, he's doing a great job. If not, he's also doing a great job. Like we said, SQ had no trouble taking out HPP, and then we have seen both of these other results. So, Banana 2-0 versus DK by the slimmest of margins. And then MYS and DM are going to a third map. Come on, Wysa, don't do this to us. Whoop's already out here fucking talking about going to Division B and you're trying to go to Apex. It's a sad day. What would Magical say? Probably nothing. Yeah, I think SQ is I forget what their team was already. Someone said it was gonna be Tazy, Brecht, and Redon, but I sort of doubt that even though I literally have watched them already, I didn't notice who was playing because I'm great. But if SQ, Tay, and Redon would be a Brecht, Tay, and Redon would be a very strong team. Brecht, Tay, and someone else also may be a very strong team, but I'm not sure who the other person is that's playing for them in this tournament. Or at least in this tournament day. But yeah, that's where I'm going with that. Yeah, Savvy, I somewhat agree. Well, they've got plenty of members. Everyone but Redon. Good to see Roddy. I haven't seen Roddy in a while, actually. Maybe they're using Master. Yeah, Master, Tazy, Brecht. That's a strong team. I think they could win this division. The slow veto process here. And they're just sort of trying to subvert it here and play Forge, which is not an option because it's not in the pool. Yeah, if anyone needs to subtract 30, the SQ team will be right there to help with that. Okay, we're going to do Luna, it looks like. So inside of the body of, oh, never mind. We are off on Ambi. We're off on Ambi here. In the time it took me to decide, he's already made his way across this rather small map, and he's going to hit crazy rifles. Hell yeah. But that was actually on the defense that he was hitting those rifles. So now he will make his way onto an aggressive move. Good damage there. How has Ambi maybe an Assault Cube player or something, or another AFPS, because he's looking very solid for someone who's only played Redemption and Rugby. Yeah, Folan just didn't want it. Folan said that he felt like Enigma was a relatively similar map to Forge, and his priority was having some different maps in the map pool. So he looked at the survey I did to help choose the maps, and picked maps that were relatively well received in that survey, and then excluded Forge because he just didn't want it, which I'm fine with, honestly. I mean, okay, that was pretty sad from Ambi there. I probably wouldn't make a pool without Forge, but I also don't think that the pool for this tourney is bad. I don't think Fusion's a very good 3v3 eCTF map, but I also don't think a pool with 6 good maps and 1 bad to mediocre map is a bad pool. So, yeah, I think the pool's okay. Even though it would arguably be better with Forge. In fact, I've already forgotten kind of what the pool is. Anyway, quick early score for DM here on the Ambi flag defense failure. Enigma, Luna, Rust, Fusion, Rice, and Haste Redemption. Yeah, see, only Fusion is impeachable as a map choice there to me. The rest of those are rock solid. The rationale behind picking Fusion, as MYS ties this up, is that he was simply going by popularity, and once he had vetoed Forge, there were sort of, I think, off the top of my head, I never actually got around to publishing the results because I was trying to write a JavaScript bot to go through the votes in Discord and check for people gaming the system, and it turned out to be hard because I don't code, and I never finished it. But anyway, losing my train of thought. Oh yes. So anyway, so there was some, I think Fusion, Collide, Breakout, all of those had relatively similar amounts of votes. Oh, Ambi coming up clutch. Can he do? No, he fails. But wait. Z-Crone drops it. Ambi ultimately does get the return, sort of, there. Clutch plays from Ambi, sort of. But anyway, so yeah, it was, I mean, I think he was probably looking between, like, Fusion, Breakout, and Collide. And he just chose Fusion. Breakout has been a bit more divisive. Collide, I guess people just aren't ready for Collide yet. To me, I think the best pool right now, in my personal opinion, as I'm kind of rambling a lot about not the game, but I'll just finish my thought here. Disagree, Ben Kai is terrible. I think I didn't even put it in the pool because it has like one play in like all of Sour Tracker history or something like that. But yeah, to me, the best 7 maps in the release right now would be like Enigma, Luna, Rust, Collide, Ryzen, Haste, Forge, Redemption. I think I just said 8 maps. Well, anyway. Been a close game so far. Almost a... You might even say this is a low-scoring Luna. Luna tends to go pretty fast, but only 2-1 coming upon the 5-minute mark. Ambi making a push in there, doing some decent damage, but not really getting anything beyond that. Although there still is Fear. We've been on Ambi for quite a while. Let's go over to Fear here. He's going to hit 2 rifles, and he'll have a chance to get a touch on flag, but with only 26. Oh, he actually makes it out. 11-11. Is he going to drop it in the pit? No, there's no damage. Where the heck is DM? Fear. Oh, they do get the return there. Fear jumping, maybe unwisely, with 11 health over the pit. And now DM looking for the counter touch. Or score. And they should have it. No. Ops weapon drops the flag, but it is finished off. Nice combo there from Fear. He might even get 2 here. Switches to rifle. I think he could have finished that kill with shotgun. But he does finish it eventually. So Fear kind of on a wrecking ball here. He's getting more good rockets. Fear doing a ton of damage, but his team can't quite get onto the flag. Let's go over to Jason Pov. I haven't been switching that aggressively yet. I'll try to... No, Ambi just stays on the map and MYS scores. Lokio with the unfortunate timing, jumping straight into Jason's MG, and Jason rather, will take his way onto and out of the base. With 11-11, he is prone to that exact thing, but he somehow does get onto the platform. The flag does not drop into the void, and they score it. Kind of lucky there. I don't know what the ping of the DM player who shot him was, or why that was so slow, but not able to get the flag to drop in the void, and the game is tied up. Yeah, or maybe it was just a slow trigger on the shot. I don't know. But whatever it is, Jason's going to get another touch here. Out with 27-30. Not much to speak of, but perhaps it is enough because he's getting across the map here. And that time, just too slow on the shot. By far, and MYS scores another flag. Things heating up here, coming into the last 2 minutes of Luna. So Jason, if we look at the scoreboard here, the scoreboard does not show flags. I forgot that I'm using vanilla client, and vanilla doesn't show flags, does it? I mean, maybe it secretly does. No, it doesn't. Unless it's like, no, it's not. Anyway, but I feel like Jason has scored a number of flags for MYS here. But right now, they are not that interested in scoring flags because they have a lead. And all they need to do is keep DM off of their flag, which Jason does with a lovely little combo there. Although he will die to the third player, but no problem for his two teammates. And Lokio with a bit of a flub there, trying to do something cute. Again, Jason looking good in this damage. Can't quite find the finishing bit. Now he needs to hit some rifles here. Now he will go to shotgun, but there is a touch. Two DM players. Who's got the flag? Lokio with the flag. He's actually getting somewhere. He's still got enough to take a rifle. And just like that, DM scores it, ties it back up. These two teams are so close. 40 seconds to go. Another touch for MYS, though. Lokio on the defense. Easy money. And will he turn this defense into offense? He is onto the flag. He is dead. Two DM players pincering in here, though. We'll stay on Lokio as he comes to support.
Base captured.
Thanks for the follow, Rocky. And it does get across and score. 12 seconds. DM may have just won the game. And in fact, the flag drops into the pit. That will win the game for DM. And they will clutch it out against MYS here. I'd like to see a best of 7 between these two teams because these have been some close games. You're so shy, just staring at his feet there. Couldn't tell you, Savi. Someone should do more Googling and find out whether quality options, whether I have to restart the stream to hope that I get quality options, or whether I'll just get them automatically at some point during the stream if they have enough bandwidth. Because if a restart has the potential to help, I could see myself restarting at some point. But anyway, that was pretty crazy. But it is just the beginning here in this tournament. Let's go to the other servers and see what's going on. I think we were just on C. River Keep. I don't think that's a tourney map, so not a whole lot going on here. And nothing going on here either. Okay, I guess the games... Right, because there's 3 games going on at once, so they need those... They needed those teams to finish. Are there only 3 teams in Division B? I guess there's only 3 teams in Division B. How did that happen? It seemed like there were more teams than that. But anyway, looks like DK is going to play... No. These are the old... No, wait. I can read... Banana Gang versus MYS, DK versus SQ, and DM versus HPP. I think the most interesting of those matches is probably going to be Banana Gang versus MYS. But it's kind of looking like MYS and DM may be a cut above the other teams in this division. Good work, Aviorn. Oh, that's true. We haven't seen... Yeah, SQ... You're right. I forgot about that. But SQ is going to be against DK here. So SQ leading off with HPP and DK. We're going to have to wait to see them against MYS and DM. Yeah, I completely forgot. I was already saying that SQ was the favorite, and then I just go ahead and totally switch my take to be MYS, etc. Whole lot of nothing going on here as we wait for something to happen. Looks like Rocky found the proxy servers, so he can now watch to his heart's content. Avior with the tact of a waiter here. And we're going to see a Rust. All right. Rust, DK versus, I think, DM. Or no, SQ versus SQ. We'll give this game a shot here. Diamond X testing to make sure that his weapon switch bind works. Or her. I don't know who Diamond X is. And going to fight off this cannon, but fall off the map. Stylish there from Diamond X. Can anyone tell me anything about Diamond X? I was able to get a lot of info about Nico from my chat. So what do we know about Diamond X? Tazy already across with a take here, 28-28. And it will cap. Scope, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Minecraft, Mr. X, and Teddy. Teddy sounds kind of familiar, but clearly I don't know this person well. Well, Woolork with the touch here, and Woolork is actually going to go down here. But I'm interested to watch some Woolork pop. I think Woolork's really gotten quite skilled over the years at this point. Well, despite Woolork's defense there, DK's not able to get the flag across. He's still on the defense here, going for an unwise rifle switch. That will cost him, and now Master out with the flag with 55-55, but there is a DK player across here. Master's going to let him go by, and then hand off. Oh, and the DK player has already died, so now Tazy will score unobstructed. 2-0. Now that the proxies are up, I should be able to keep a better eye on the other games. Take a look. Indeed. So MYS and Banana Gang are tied. No, this is Risk. Risk is not a real map. So they have not started yet. Now they are starting on Luna. I am looking at my phone, not at the game. Someone has just scored, but I don't know who. And HPP and DM have also not started yet. So this is the only game until just now that was underway. 3-0 for SQ. Looking rough for the DK folks. Hammond guarding from above. But not able to help his teammate with the flag from that position. And now he's given up that position. He does hit a rifle. Where are the DM players? Handing off. The MG comes in. And Tazy has dropped it. And DK has returned it. So DK, some fight in them still. Hammond is going to, not a very flat rocket jump. Kind of getting popped up there. Yeah, Savi, for sure. Anyway, 4-0 now. I may need to go over to the Banana Gang game. In fact, that's seeming like a really good idea right now. No, that still doesn't work. Someone remind me to bind that. Okay, on haste here, DM versus HPP. That was not the game I meant to go to, although it does seem like it's developed into a cross cap. But I want to go to Banana Gang. Okay, Banana Gang is down 1 here. But they've tied it up. Very good, very good. So we'll watch Furry here. Nice moves from Furry there to get onto the flag. He's only got 10-10. Kind of taking it slow, but they're trying to rifle him. Nope, they do realize eventually that he is low. Solid rifle there from Furry, but unfortunately giving up position somewhat to do it. But he has cut off Fear. Very clutch from Furry Degenerate. Looking great there. And another rifle comes in as well. Looking like a good game so far. Ambi's going to get through Furry and get a touch. But he's going to run into... Doesn't get hit, amazingly. And in fact, gets a rocket on the enemy. But he's standing here with 5-5, sweating bullets. Where is some support from his team? No one comes to support him. Poor Ambi there, dude. He goes down and the Furry Degenerate Banana Gang does score another flag. I've just noticed that Emma is playing. Was Emma already playing? Or was Nico was playing for Emma before? Yeah, so Nico has been swapped out for Emma. Questionable strategic move, but it does seem to be paying off for them so far. With Nico's flag running talent, you would think that he would have retained his spot on the team. However, with the map no longer being Ryson, perhaps they figured that Emma would give them the feminine touch that they needed to take this victory versus MYS. She's not succeeding the jump across here, but now she is coming in to support. Missing basically everything. But causing a nuisance. All of the MYS players' eyes are on her, and she is dead. Pretty much wiped out off the spawn by Fear here. Fear is going to go down, though, still. In fact, all the MYS players go down except for Jason. Jason's got the flag, and he's full. 89 holding the flag for the other team. Can Jason survive here? He looks like he's got Emma to beat. And he beats her. Off with Fear, hands it off, suiciding to respawn. Fear's got some defenders. Looks like Fear should score this, and they tie it back up. Still, tie game across 5 minutes. Perhaps a little better than some might have expected Banana Gang to do. Savi, I may indeed play Division A. Could not guarantee one way or the other. Our team is completely in flux. So we'll see if MYS has a bit more confidence now that they've tied up the game. Jason and Emma are going to have a mutual kill there. Let's go over to 89. And he will get the defense on Fear just in time there. And Emma will finish off Jason. So now a push. Will 89 stay back on defense? I actually didn't know you could do that. Thank you, 89. And then thank you for showing me what not to do going the other way. Now 89 will push out. He's got teammates back to do the defending, and he's got a wide open path in front of him, so a cross gap probably developing here, since Miss should have numbers on the other side. 89 getting some good MG in, and then just moving on. He's got 100-100, completely untouched on that flag run. So we should have a cross cap here. Halb, two things. One, I would love to see you talk in Twitch chat, although fortunately I do have Sauerbraten open right now, so I'm seeing that. Two, yeah, I don't know, I kind of just stopped using my Discord because this is exciting right now. Is Banana Gang going to be able to get back onto this flag? They can't! But, on the other side, double return. Anyway, Halb, do I really stream that rarely? I don't know. I feel like I don't stream that rarely. But sure, I could start announcing my streams in my channel. I feel like if I highlight everyone in my stream channel, people will just leave it rather than deal with highlights. I also could go back to highlighting all of Sour World when I go live. I think we were doing that for a while, but somehow got out of the habit. Crazy MG from 89, but then he does go down to Fear. Guys, this is getting tense. 2 minutes to go. 89 on the defense from this top position. He's going to drop down, go through Telly to get a better angle on Fear and wipe him out easily. Meanwhile, across the map, Emma will... Wait, what? Okay, they do sort it out eventually, and another cross cap develops. Emma! Ooh! Emma with the crazy cross map MG. Bringing the flag holder down very low, but 89 needs a take from his team here. Oh, he does just get the mutual, and Furry Degenerate will take over on the flag carry. You know, I'm going to keep using Trooper HUD guns for a while, because then you can at least see which color the team you're watching is, which is convenient when the colors are switching. Another close situation for Banana Gang there, but they do get out of it, and now 89 will hold the flag with 85-85. 1 minute to go. If this cross cap is broken anytime before the overtime, this game could be over abruptly. 89, 62-62, fighting here versus MYS. They've got the return. 89 clutches it out. Where are his teammates? Are they spawning? Or is 89 going to spawn? Where the fuck are his teammates? Holy shit. They do get it. That was so close. But now 37 seconds for Banana Gang to upset MYS here. 89 is on fire, getting the full defense there. Taking out both Jason and Fear. He suicides, ready to defend some more. Lining up shots. Where are the MYS players? Don't they know there's only 14 seconds to go? 11, they get a nice pincer movement on 89. He's doing a lot of damage nonetheless. He's going to get one kill. Where did the other guy even go? There's 4 seconds. MYS is going to lose this to Banana Gang. Good sportsmanship from Fear. As always. Kind of crazy, though. Kind of a great upset there from Banana Gang. Really impressed with that. Yeah, last night actually, I was looking for players to play NA eCTF mix. Ended up playing with Scuba and 5 Spanks, but I noticed that Secrets was AFK on the Whoop server. I mean, first I thought maybe he would actually be there, and I asked him if he wanted to play, but really in my heart I knew he was AFK. So, not really playing the game, but he does still go AFK on the Whoop server at 11:30 Eastern. So, the game has already been paused by mod for some reason. Causing dramatic anger immediately from both teams. Oh, what up, Tresser? No, man, you came through clutch for us. We needed you. I'm not sure we would have been able to find a 5th player, so, or 6th player, so by all means, come back and do it again sometime. Okay, so they've swapped Nico back in. It seems like Banana Gang's philosophy is to just
keep switching around players so their team can't figure out a strategy against them. But Jason has, no wait, Ambi has gotten a touch here. He's across with 34-34. It looks like 89 is going to get out on the flip side and go across the other way. Wait, why is 89? Hold on. Okay, also 89 is just lagged out. Why is 89 playing in this division? I've just stumbled onto a very obvious conspiracy. What the hell is 89 doing in Division B when Whoop needs him in Division A? Clearly, 89 is one of Whoop's top 3 active players. So what in the hell is... What are they doing? Wouldn't their best team of active players be like 89? Well, I feel like 89 would be like in any of their top lineups. Like maybe their top lineup right now. I don't know. We've got Lagout, Wiso. I know some of these guys are inactive. Lagout, Wiso, Aquerda, 89, and Secrets. Sorry if I'm forgetting something. I feel like that's the top 5 Whoop players right now. And Lagout and Aquerda probably aren't playing, which leaves Wiso, 89, and then Benkai. And I don't know who I'm not thinking of. But why is 89 in Division B? How is Whoop even going to field a team for Division A? Okay, well, they've just restarted the game, apparently. I guess it was a cross-cap situation. Seems fair enough. Yeah, I'm confused how 89 is playing in Division B. It seems like it's just making Whoop's chances of fielding a team for Division A even lower than they already were. Even though Crash went ahead, or Fullen went ahead and scheduled Whoop for Division A. So that scares me a little bit, but moving on from it, Ghost of Obstriegel has just connected. Good to see you, Ghost of Obstriegel. Ambi with a pretty sick direct rocket defense there, and MYS clears their base. And now they all will move across at the same time. Promising push here, promising push. Entropy's going to jump on, easily taken out though, leaving just Ambi alive, and this push is looking like it will not go anywhere. Apparently, Ambi, hearing Saviak complain from Twitch chat, does suicide with low HP there. Clean kill from Ambi there. Who the crap is Ambi? They're clearly a talented player, but they're saying shit like, oh, I've never played Redemption on anything other than rugby. All the random talent in this game. Furry Degenerate looking really good. Nico looking good on his flag runs. Ambi, though, has to clutch this out, and he does. He easily clutches it out. I'm not sure if I'm watching Division B or Division A right now. I really don't know. These players all look really good to me. Ambi now on the defense with just 61-62. Bit of an awkward amount of health, and he will suicide once he gets the okay from his team. So MYS seems pretty coordinated here. Now Ambi again on the defense. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by, still no one has been able to score this redemption. Missing the rocket there, but he's got his teammate back to help. Yes, okay, that would have been surprising if Jason was not able to get that return. Well, watching MYS has been somewhat boring. Let's go over to Nico and see what kind of strats Nico has for redemption. Presumably grabbing the flag and nade jumping up. Oh, he gets a clutch air rocket team kill onto his Furry Degenerate pal. That is actually not beneficial to the team as far as I can tell, but now he's going to get over here on the defense. Kills one. If he switched to shotgun there, that could have been a really nice kill, but his teammate will finish it off for him. And now Nico attacking from under. He's jumping, which makes this a little less stealthy than it would otherwise be. But still, it's enough to get onto the flag. And now he's going out under. This is promising. Will his teammates be able to repel the enemy push? Oh, easily. Easily. So all it took was for Nico for someone to finally go a sneakier route, and it made it look really easy to get flags. And now Nico's sliding up here, but MYS under, 2 chasing. Oh, they will get the return. I'm surprised almost. That was looking like this kind of setup where you get 2 flags for 1 if 2 members of the returning team chase under, don't get the return, and are stuck in no man's land. The attacking team can quickly get another flag on top of it, but instead, the attacking team gets no flags and the return. Yeah, Savi, unfortunately, if I have to play, this will be the cursed Nodos is playing and can't cast type of turning. I would retire, but unfortunately, all the rest of my clan retired instead, so they need me to play. Nico in a fight here that he's going to lose. This could be an easy score for MYS. Didn't watch how that developed too closely, but Nico losing that fight so easily definitely didn't help. Doubling back on the defense here. I would have liked to see him just go there. He's got teammates back. They don't need to defend with 3. Yeah, now he's going to go. I like this from Nico. His teammates are going to have to win their fights, but they're not doing, but Nico should still be able to get a cross cap here. Yeah, he's waiting. Good patience. And now he gets the touch. And he's going to jump right on. No, there's another coming. Oh, Nico's clutch! No! Yes! No. Still clutch from Nico, but Fear will save it from being the perfect highlight. Nice spam damage from Nico there. He's across. Getting a little more damage. Getting a kill. Again, Nico just running across. I like this. I think Nico should continue to make these aggressive flag runs. Although there, he gets sussed out by the MYS team. And on 25 health here, he's going to go down sooner rather than later. There it is. Oh, nice spam rocket there from Nico. I realize I've been watching Nico for quite a while here, but I kind of think that Nico Pov is just the best Pov, and I don't want to watch anyone else. Here, though, tough defensive task here. He's on 3-4 trying to defend against 2 players, or just 1 player now, and he does it. He's fine. Everything's fine. The first game went to Banana Gang, and Jason has lagged out. Appreciate it, Batman. Yeah, 21 people according to IRC. IRC always lags behind the actual viewer count, but it's kind of average for eCTF. Usually gets pretty good viewer count. All right, Jason's back. Jason was right. Oh, here we go. All right. I feel that maybe I should stop looking at Nico only because it feels... No, I'm going to watch Nico still because he's making an aggressive play on top. MYS somehow knowing that. Maybe from Death Cam, maybe from Good Instincts, and in fact, it will go nowhere. But nothing. Nothing happens. Let's watch some Ambipov here. I don't know. Who do you guys want to see? Can we say Banana Gang might be under us? We can say that. They are up 1, but I agree that they are underdogs. Ambi on the defense of his teammate, though. It looks like they're going to tie this up pretty easily. Or no, they take the lead. The game was tied. Why did I not realize the game was tied? 251. Bad times for Banana fans. But this justifies me going back onto Banana Gang. We'll watch Furry Degenerate here. The Banana Gang strategy has seemed to be defend Nico at all costs. And indeed, there's Nico with the touch. He's almost all the way across already, and he's going to just directly... Oh, my God. Is he going to live? He's... Okay. Here comes the I can't talk! Okay, Nico survives, but a cross cap has developed. He's going to hand off. No, he's not. He's... You gotta just hold it. Very degenerate, taking out the attack on him. And MYS hands off as well. On 89 here as he attacks from above. He's gotten a spam rocket on. That should keep 2 players back. Attacks keeps all 3 players back. Where's Furry? Furry getting a one clean kill. Getting a rifle. Furry is on fire. I don't know how this is Division B. To me, this looks like Division S. 89 now on the attack. Just needs 1 rifle? I think they didn't. Did they swap yet? I don't know. I suck. Now they do swap. But already, Furry is on the attack. He's gotten some good MG in. They will swap again. 89 will try to kill their own attacker. No, 89 takes a rifle, so the attack slowed down somewhat. And indeed, Fear's going to get in. No, Furry does take him out. But this has finally given MYS some breathing room. Now Jason attacking onto Nico. He's got 1 rifle. He goes down. Only 48 seconds. I've just realized how urgent this is. Banana Gang, they've played so well, but if they don't get across the map and get a return in 42 seconds, they will not win. So 89 with some urgency, going across from upper. Again, the MYS wall hackers knowing he's there. But he's still going to get some good damage. Does force them to drop it, but can't get the return. They're all back. They've got 20 seconds. Maybe Nico should even rush with... No, he's going to be back to score it. So here comes 89. He doesn't get through. Furry? No. Yes. Maybe. No. Nope. 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 Unless 89 gets the return right now. Which he doesn't. MYS is going to send this to a 3rd map. No, there's a Golden Sun flag sound. The Golden Sun... flag sound, that was the team score, right? And it's still a team score. I bet Codon's Z-Crone. He was always my favorite Golden Sun fan. Well, that was exciting. I guess other games were happening, but this series is kicking ass. I'm going to watch this entire series. Let's go see what did happen in the other games, though. Gangler actually making a pretty good point there. But we won't worry about the technicalities of the rules. This is a stream. We're interested in the gameplay. DM defeated HPP. HPP was able to keep it somewhat close. SQ defeated DK. DK was not able to keep it somewhat close. DM defeated HPP again. And Undefined defeated Undefined. Veto's coming along here. I am not paying attention. Hey Arya, is there tea? I'm not sure what hand wave scales motion means. Okay.
There's some that is gonna be in my mug.
Right, okay, so there's not enough for me to have tea.
Right.
Got it. If you decide to make more, I would like some, because my voice is giving up early today. Thank you. I feel very bad about this quality option situation, but I mean, I don't know. I just hate to. I'm not gonna lower the quality of my stream in 2021. Go back to shit that looks like absolute potatoes on my 1440p monitor. But I just wish they would give me quality options. Clearly, Sauerbraten deserves quality options. Those cruel Twitch people. Yeah, why? So I'm not. The stream is fine, but people with less powerful connections are having issues. Which is a lot of people. Not everyone has frickin' fiber or whatever. Which I don't have either, but I have a good enough connection, obviously, to stream this stream. Appreciate people that get dedication to stay with the stream even when it's not running well. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Let me Google whether I need to relaunch. Do you need to relaunch Twitch stream to get quality options? Pretty terrible. Is it worth it whenever you stream to restart until you get transcoding? Transcoding is giving on a first come, first serve basis. Yeah, I know. While your idea of prioritizing activation for partners, the size of your channel and audience has nothing to do with your ability to gain quality options on your broadcast. The available resources are determined when you start your stream. If they exist, you get it. If they do not exist, you not. Every time a stream stops, more availability opens up. About timing, and when you get it, you keep it. If you don't have it when you start, you won't have it. Stopping and restarting also reevaluates availability for you. If you start with it, you keep it. Follower count, average viewers, etc. isn't considered at all. Okay, this is not 2019, but... Interesting. So I should try relaunching stream more often to try to get transcoding, and maybe even the next stream I'll relaunch repeatedly at the beginning until I get transcoding. After this series, we will relaunch stream and try to get transcoding. The only problem with relaunching stream is then it splits the highlight VOD up into like a zillion pieces, which kind of sucks balls. So I might only try relaunching it like once or twice. We're going to see Rice in here. Classic between these two teams. Nico, presumably, going to go for more sick flag runs. And we're going to start on Nico because apparently I am Nico's new biggest fan. Good rocket dodge there and gets the rifle. But of course he is going to meet resistance here and he's going to suicide because this push is fizzled out. Resting my voice because I'm already losing it, apparently. But on Furry Degenerate here a bit. Let's go to the MYS players. I mean, I've watched like 90% Nico and 89 Pav and stuff. So let's watch some Fear. Good old Fear defending. No one defends Rice in the way Fear does. Maybe Gangler sometimes. I don't know. But Fear just sits in base and just sits there. He just sits there. It's very frustrating to attack against because he just sits there. Getting one down on the defense. Now he's going to flank around. 2 kills. Enabling him to go in. He's going to try to look for the spawn nades, and he does get one of them. And now his team... No, Jason does go down. Is he looking for a clan? I don't know. We'll take him. He, I don't know how his English is. We don't have any Ukrainians. He'd probably immediately be our best flag runner. Again, Fear Pav, absolutely riveting. He's good at what he does, but what he does is not entertaining. So let's go over to Jason here. Jason also under pressure here. The Degenerates, I know they're called Banana Gang, but I keep just wanting to call them the Degenerates because Furry getting on a touch here. Oh, he does go down, and I think the flag may have dropped. So much for that. We'll stay... No, I gotta stop watching only Banana Pav. We'll go on to Ambi for a bit here. Ambi getting a nice rifle up there, and he's going to attack from this side. Going up the ramp, 1 rifle, that's good. Rockets in every direction other than onto him. 2 rifles, pretty good. He does go down. Is there pressure from the rest? There was, but... they will rebuff it. Back onto Ambi. A touch from Jason. Ambi defending mid-map. It looks like the banana are going to hit each other with rockets, but also are going to... I don't know. I'm losing my voice. It's kind of sucking. Also, Arya's making bagels. It smells really good, and I want one. Savi just having absolutely no mercy on DM right now. Jason getting a touch. I'm not... This is looking pretty good. No, it's not. He's barely gotten out of base, and he is going to go down. But still, looks like... Oh, well, now Nico with a touch. Now, Nico's touches excite me a lot more. That is a sentence for the ages. But because they tend to actually go somewhere, and indeed 89 has managed to score the flag. So first flag on the board for the Banana Gang. Oh, but bad timing on the suicide. No, clutch rifle. Here comes Jason. No, Ambi rather, and he's going to go down. 89 should leave Whoop and go full-time to Banana Gang because at least Banana Gang has players. And Furry should withdraw his application from MYS and just start a new clan that is Banana Gang. I have gone full Banana Gang stan at this point. I'll consider letting you join Spank if I can pronounce your name. Ooh, surviving. Ambi is on low health. This could score. Only 3 HP. Where's the attack? Coming in, all the players, they have survived and they will score the flag. So tied up here. Whoa, that was a quick rifle. I did not even see that. And he's actually going to get 2 kills there. So Ambi moving across. No, he's actually going to double back. Odd. Oh, Savvy, you're hurting me. I'll restart after this game and try to get lucky and get transcoding, okay? Check back in after this game ends, Savi. Tense stuff coming down. MYS trying to stave off this upset from Banana Gang. Ambi on the defense here with his whole team, in fact. The pressure coming in from Banana Gang is just powerful, and Ambi really should have suicided earlier. Now, Degenerate, no, 89 flying in, easily getting out. 89 across the map. Easy score. Bad play from Ambi there, not to suicide earlier. One of the factors that ends up costing them that score. And now MYS down 1 with coming up on 3 minutes remaining. 89 on the strong defense. '89 just hanging back right now, doesn't want to let anything crazy happen. I stand corrected. All of the Banana players are rushing in. But it looks like MYS will rebuff that. 89 waiting for his moment. No, he's going to go back and defend. Safe plays. They have the lead. Whipping the shotgun. That could cost them. No. Fear goes down to Degenerate. No problem whatsoever. Why is 89 not moving? No problem. He's just bragging about his wall hack. I would do. 2:12 to go. Just 2 minutes now in this low-scoring Ryzen. 89 on the defense here. He's kind of whiffing some shots, but he's got the support to survive those whiffs because Jason not quick to get out of the base with that flag. Fear picks up the flag. He's taken some damage. There, the shotgun connects for 89, and he also finishes off Jason. 89 on solid defense here, and now Degenerate with the touch. He's taking a big rocket from Fear, though. This is not going anywhere. Nico getting kills at mid-map, though. Getting another big rocket. Nico on fire. Nico does have a bright future. He's going to rush across here. This push does not look that promising, but he's going to keep the pressure on. He's doubling back. That was questionable. All right, here he goes. He's going to go down. No problem, though, as long as 89 is strong in the defense, which he kind of isn't. Fear is out. He's got men on his tail, and he goes down. No problemo. 59 seconds. Will they just sit in base? Let's watch Nico. He's probably the bellwether of that. No, even Nico is going to sit in base. So here he is. I actually don't disagree. I don't agree with that. I think Nico should have gone out. But 89 will clean it up. Because Nico doesn't have maybe the frag skill to just sit on defense. Yeah, he's going to push out this time. He should try to meet some people mid-map. Cause problems that way. Gets one kill. Another one out to the right. Gonna get another kill maybe? No, just some damage. And now he's going to get a flag touch. No, more damage. See, that's perfect. That's exactly what Nico needed to do. Not sitting on defense and making his own life harder. And now they can sit while 89 respawns. And 89 will respawn and be able to get the MG. Loving the play from Banana Gang right now. Fear is ready to throw in the towel. Banana Gang. 89. Wow, that was clean. 89. Looking like a baller. Absolutely beautiful stuff from Banana Gang there. Banana Gang to take the whole tournament. Okay, quick. I'm going to restart the streams. Try to get transcoding. Ready, set, go.